Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Walt from Mouse Talk, back at you with another episode of the WDW3 for Thursday. And with today's video, we're going to talk about the best rides at Walt Disney World with hardly any wait times. This week's episode is brought to you by Wishes and Wizards Travel Company, experts at helping you plan the perfect Disney, Universal, or cruise line vacation. Visit them today at www.wishesandwizardstravel.com. And if you haven't already, please go out and subscribe to our channel. That way you'll get notified every time we do a new video. And with that, let's get right into it. When thinking about doing the best rides at Walt Disney World with hardly any wait times, it was kind of hard to narrow it down to just three. I'm going to give you two honorable mentions, and then I'll give you my top three. So let's start with the first honorable mention, and this one's going to be located over in Tomorrowland in the Magic Kingdom, and it's the Carousel of Progress. The ride is fantastic. It's 21 minutes long, and it takes you through the history of technology and how it has improved during the 20th century. It's a classic, and it's a ride that was created by Walt Disney himself for the 1964-65 World's Fair in New York City. It's really a great ride. You guys will love it if you haven't experienced it before. The ride hardly has any line. It's tucked away in the back next to Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger Spin, and Space Mountain, so it's frequently missed. People forget about it. I've never had to wait for this ride other than for the previous show to end because, the show takes 21 minutes. Even during the busy times, there's really no wait for this ride. As for the ride itself, the audio animatronics are pretty cool, and the show itself, it's fun. It's a good time. It's a great way to get out of the sun and the heat for a little bit. The ride is kind of like a movie theater with plenty of seating, but the really cool part is that the theater is a revolving theater, so it's kind of neat. It moves. The ride does seem a little dated from time to time, and there may be some animatronics that aren't working, but overall, it's a great ride, and there's never a wait. My other honorable mention is going to be over in Epcot in the Mexico Pavilion at World Showcase, and that's the Grand Fiesta Tour starring the Three Caballeros. I find this ride to be really fun and drastically underrated. It is a boat ride, and the story is that one of the Three Caballeros has gone missing. Of course, that one that's gone missing is Donald Duck. The ride takes you along as Panchito and Jose try to find Donald. It's really a cool, fun ride. We love this ride. The music's fun, the ride's relaxing, and it's inside where it's air conditioned, which is, of course, a plus. It's always good to get out of the heat. The music from the movie is awesome, and the whole ride is it's entertaining, the entire thing. The most I've ever had to wait for this ride is probably maybe 20 minutes. The only time this ride does tend to get longer wait times is during the really busy months, but overall the waits really are short. The ride's really great. It's a lot of fun. It has some pretty views in there, and it's really a great ride. I highly recommend it, and you really won't wait long at all. Those are my two honorable mentions. Now let's get on to the three best rides at Walt Disney World with hardly any wait times. Number three, we're going to stay at Epcot, and we're going to go to Future World, and we're going to go to the Land Pavilion, and it is the Living with the Land ride. Not sure why this ride isn't more popular. I love it. I think it's a lot of fun. It's another water ride, but more like a tour than a ride, I would say. The entire ride is tons of fun, and it's educational as well. The ride talks about food and where it comes from, and you'll see some pretty cool stuff, including chocolate, coffee, tomatoes, and much more, and how Disney grows them in their huge greenhouses. So it's pretty neat. This ride is loads of fun, and it's another way to take a much-needed breather from the hustle and bustle of running around the parks during the day. Now, I've been to Disney many times, and the wait times for this ride never exceed 15 minutes. Even while the lines are long from time to time, they move quickly. You'll really enjoy this ride and won't have to wait long to experience it, I promise. It really is a lot of fun. So that's number three, the Grand Fiesta Tour starring the Three Caballeros. Now let's move on to number two, and we're going to head on over to Magic Kingdom. And number two for me is the People Mover, Tomorrowland Transit Authority, the People Mover. And that's located again in Magic Kingdom over in Tomorrowland. And I love this ride. It is one of my favorites. It's so underrated, but I feel as time has gone on, it's become more popular over the years. I definitely do. The ride lasts about 10 minutes and takes you on an overhead tour of Tomorrowland, and also takes you behind the scenes of some of the Tomorrowland's more popular attractions like Buzz Lightyear, Space Mountain, and Mickey Star Traders, which of course is one of the stores there. The People Mover itself, it's just a relaxing good time, and really has become one of my family's favorite rides. I mean, I even have a Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow shirt. I love it. It's one of my favorite t-shirts. And we even have a saying that says, when in doubt, People Mover. We just love the People Mover. We'll ride it 5 or 6 times every trip. There's never a wait for the People Mover, and when there is, it still moves really quick. This ride, in my experience, has always been a walk-on. And I've been during some pretty busy seasons like spring break, and we never have to wait. It's always a kind of like a walk-on. It's a great ride. It's fun for the whole family. Make sure you wave to everybody, whether it's the people on the ground below you or the people passing you in the cars next to you. It really is a good time, and I think you guys will love it. Hardly any wait times at all. It's pretty much a walk-on. So that's number 2. But to me, the number 1 ride at Walt Disney World with little to no wait time, hardly any wait time at all, is over again at Epcot in Future World, and that's Spaceship Earth. Now, the ride is located near the entrance to the park, and in the mornings, the lines tend to be the longest because it's the first thing guests see as they're entering the park, and they tend to gravitate to the ride. But other than that, wait times are normally no more than 10 minutes, and even during the busier times like Easter, spring break, and Christmas, they can get longer. You'll see longer times, but for the most part, the ride's a walk-on. It really is. We've never had to wait that long for this ride at all. For the ride itself, if you've seen previous videos, you know how much we love this ride, and that's why it's number 1 on my list. Everything about this ride is just awesome. The animatronics are really great. The story is educational and fun. The visuals throughout the ride are wonderful. The ride's narrated by Judi Dench, and does it really get any better than that? She's pretty awesome. It just amazes me, the engineering in this ride. I don't know how they do the things they did in here. The fact that this entire ride is located inside the Epcot ball, it amazes me. I marvel at that every time we go to Epcot. All in all, for a ride with hardly any wait times, it's the best ride in Walt Disney World. I promise you'll love it, and it'll become one of your favorites. If you've never experienced it before, I highly recommend you do. But that's it, folks. That's my list. That's my 3 best rides at Walt Disney World with hardly any wait time. Now it's out to you. Let me know in the comments below which ones you think are the best rides with hardly any wait times. Also, again, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. Just click the little mouse talk button down in the bottom right-hand corner to get notified of any new videos. Also, if you did like the video, if you thought it was fun or informative, please give us a thumbs up and share the video. We would love for you to do that. And with that, we'd like to again thank our sponsors, Wishes and Wizards Travel Company. If you're looking to plan the next Disney vacation or your first Disney vacation and you need help planning that vacation, they are the best at helping you plan it. These are experts. These are Disney lovers. They love their job, and they will be there every step of the way for as little or as much planning as you need. And you can visit them for a free quote and no obligation at www.wishesandwizardstravel.com. That's it, folks. That's going to do it for this week's video. I hope you guys liked it. I definitely enjoyed bringing it to you. And until next week, please take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.